Hey, Glacia here, actually on camera because I didn't know what else to do with the black space, but we are playing Kirby Superstar Ultra, and my hands are mostly going to be on the controller, so yeah, this is emulated. I actually own the game, but I don't have a way to record directly from my DS, so we're emulating. And we're pressing start. And we are Kirby 1. Going on a 1P adventure in Spring Breeze, because all the food has been stolen in Dreamland. So yeah, I really like Kirby Superstar Ultra. I guess I'll wait to get into the reasons until after this exciting intro, which explains that DDD has stolen all the food in Dreamland, just like the premise text told us. I've actually played before. No, I don't need any tutorials. We're in greens. And I'm gonna swap my cameras because the other screen's what's important. So, what I like about this game is that each ability is basically a whole character of moves. I mean, we've got 3 ground moves, a couple air moves, or something. Well, I guess one of the air moves is the same as one of the things you can do on the ground. But anyway, so we have this, we have our dash attack, we can still do this in the air, and we have an air dash attack. Plus we still have all of Kirby's generic moves. We have shooting puffs of air, sliding into enemies. We have a Max Tomato just in case you got murdered by the first enemy. Let's see, and you can make helpers out of abilities. That enemy isn't worth anything. And it doesn't cost Kirby health. I think one of the few games where making a helper doesn't cost Kirby any health. And if the helper dies, it doesn't matter, but at the same time, if the helper lives, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get Bomb. Bomb doesn't have nearly as many things it can do. You can hold the button to launch it at different angles. One press to get out the bomb, the second press to throw the bomb. You can also just lay bomb straight down by holding down, even in the air. Oh, and there's a dash attack if you're holding a bomb. Oop. Got our ability hit out of us. Yeah, I believe the slide can't break blocks directly below you, but of course you could bomb this, or you could use Beam Whip, or you could inhale. Inhale would get a block below you. Ow. I'm playing really recklessly because it's Spring Breeze. Probably beat the whole sub-game today. Oh yeah. Pickups can be shared if you just touch your ally. So no arguing over pickups in multiplayer. Not that there's any reason to ever give them to Helper over Kirby. So I'm just gonna drop a bunch of bombs here. I mean, why not? Yeah. Now one thing I don't like about Ultra is they rotated all the buttons. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I believe in the original, B was jump, Y was attack, A was create helper, and then X only did something during, Milky Way wishes. So anyway, we're fighter. We have a number of moves. Also, I tossed my ability at Helper, and not only did it change its ability, it also refreshed his health, which he wasn't missing any of, but it totally did, don't worry. So with Fighter, the amount of time you hold the button for determines a little of what move you do. Like this is if I just tap it, this is a hard press, or a long press or whatever. Oh, those coconuts are gonna fall. Wow. We dodged them. I actually thought they were more threatening. So yeah, that, you can also do it in the air if you press the button for a long time, or this kick thing is a short press. Then the uppercut is from up and attack. But anyway, I was talking about the buttons. In this, A and Y are both jump. B is the attack button. X makes helpers. And yeah. I hope that's a decent layout with all the sizes and everything. I don't know how it's gonna look on YouTube. I just gave up Crash by killing the enemy. Whatever, fighter's good. This piercing projectile is great for how they have their block in front of them. Plus, it's the strong attack, so of course you want to use it when there's no risk of taking a hit as a result. I think Crash would have wiped out this fight in one shot, but you lose the ability. Oh yeah, we're wrecking this game. It's only been like 6 minutes. We're at Bubbly Clouds. Anyway, I help your Yubi fighter. I'm gonna get sword. So we have a dashing air attack, a slash in the air, we have this sword combo. Can't we upstab? Maybe that's just... Well, we can downstab. I thought we could upstab. Maybe that's just Meta Knight. There is a mode where you can play as Meta Knight. Spoilers. Oh, actually, I want magic. I may have just knocked him off the level. Let's get our sword back. Oh, actually, let's take Cutter. Let's see, I think Cutter... Yeah, you can even cut ropes! So that it launches boomerangs. There's the sword combo, or the Cutter combo, because it's Cutter, not sword. So the iconic up and B from Smash Bros. Is actually the third hit of the Cutter combo. Or the third attack. So we can launch boomerangs, we've got a dash attack that's a melee. You know, it's basic, exactly what you would want out of an ability called Cutter. It cuts things. I mean, all these abilities, they're so fun. There's so much you can do with them. Even when it just has like 2 or 3 moves, that feels like enough, usually. Except ice. I don't like ice. Isn't there a Max Tomato over here? Yeah, there totally is. Alright, also one neat thing about abilities and helper is if the enemy has some sort of special movement option, the helper will use that. So I often like helper to be plasma. I don't want rock ability. It just turns you into a rock. It's one of the less interesting abilities. Yeah, if you compare this to the, like, Nightmare in Dreamland, which was, I guess, a remake of Kirby 2, each ability in that does, like, one thing. So in some cases, abilities get combined. Like, this game has fire, which is both burning and fire from Kirby 2. Alright, it's the final stage. I'm gonna beat the game in like 12 minutes. Are there like ability statues over here? No. I guess I could have grabbed an ability from one of those. They all had abilities. I feel like something really weird happened graphically on that door transition, but it's not the fault of the game. So, if you actually let him do things, he would eventually make stars so you could inhale and spit at him, because you can defeat every enemy in this game with no ability. Oops. Or rather, using no ability, you can defeat every enemy in this game. You can't only defeat the enemies that give no abilities. Alright, we got him. So, the presence of abilities makes this a lot easier than Kirby 1. Actually, I think it's not quite a remake of Kirby 1 to play through Spring Breeze. I feel like there's like a stage that should be in there somewhere extra. I don't know, we got the desserts back. Everything's fine. And also all the other food, like grapes and tomatoes. So yeah, that's Spring Breeze. It has staff. I don't think this is skippable in any way. But at least they flash the names pretty fast. Yeah, I pressed all my buttons. Including select. I keep looking over at my other monitor. Make sure everything's okay with the recording. Okay, so now we don't even have credits, we're just watching a cutscene. Okay, we got the fade out, it's fine. Oh, Kirby for president. Or something like that. I think the sound desynced with the cutscene. The slide and the ping were the kind of tip-offs. So the sound was ahead. I imagine the ping was right when he raised his hand. Alright, we can play like 3 more game modes. I don't want to do gourmet race. Why is there a picture of a DS there? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't want to do gourmet race. I want to mix up my A and B buttons. That's the most fun. Alright, Dyna Blade has disrupted the crops. There must be a reason. But first, gotta stop him. 5 stages of adventure away. And we've got more cutscene. This game's not too cutscene heavy, though. I mean, it is Kirby. Wow, crops disrupted. They look so shocked. And that tree got wrecked. All the trees. Or are those like small hills, but like Mario-style hills? Alright, off we go. Here's stage select. Peanut Plains. Wow, is this Mario 2? Whatever, we got Cutter. They often give you Cutter early for some reason, I've noticed. Oh wait, we can make a helper and then get Umbrella. So yeah, you swing an Umbrella, you can dash attack with an Umbrella, you can dive attack with an Umbrella, and it passively attacks above you. Oh, and it has a grab. You gotta press a direction. I think actually specifically a direction of the enemy. Oh yeah, and you don't do your spit underwater attack, you do an actual attack, even while underwater. Unfortunately, Broom is not an ability in this game. It was in Kirby 3. Right. Yeah, I'll get a 1-up. Helper, I don't know what you're doing, but you keep doing it. If he were to press the create helper button, yeah, he would warp to me, I believe. Or maybe he has to go off screen, and that's a different game where the warp happens. I feel like if he holds the button or something, he eventually explodes. Any secrets up here? Yeah, there are. Alright. going places still. So I could have eaten somebody through the wall if I wanted one of those abilities. But instead I decided to be murderous. In conclusion, we're not playing Undertale. I mean, I thought I might have been, but I think I'm actually not playing Undertale. I've concluded that. I destroyed another Crash enemy. I should show off Crash at some point. Oh, I should show off Cook, actually. Get wrecked. So this is one of the one-use abilities in the game. It wrecks everything on screen by pulling it into a pot. And then you get food. So, you know, this move came back in Smash Bros, and I didn't actually need to waste it here, but I wanted to show it off. Oh, I'm the worst. You can get one-ups, but they're kind of irrelevant. It's like, who dies in Kirby Superstar? Mallow Castle? More like Mellow Castle. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get Beam or Parasol there. Oh, by the way, we have a guard button. You can guard even without the umbrella. By the way, just it gets involved in the guard animation. I don't know why I skipped over that first door, but I'm having trouble. Oh, I can probably dash attack. Whatever. Oh, but then... Oh, now I have 2 blocks to work with, though. You wouldn't be able to inhale that bomb block. Hey, ninja. Can I... Yeah, you can duck through this surface. 1-up? I was expecting something better. You might ask, what's better than a 1-up when you're at max health? Well, a button that unlocks a secret stage. Because on the map, there was clearly a secret path leading off of this. Perhaps that would have been either too obvious or too early in the level. I think you can just inhale these if you want them dead that way. But I think they also don't have any abilities. I just got Parasol from that because I also inhaled the Parasol. I believe... No, it wouldn't have done roulette even if... Oh, that's probably the secret. And you can get it with magic. Because this is a projectile that pierces through walls. Also, it has a dash attack. And it has a special guard, which not only guards you, but also reflects projectiles, and if it was a projectile, it prevents chip damage. Because you do take chip damage if you get hit while guarding. Alright, we got this special path. I think it's not actually like a level, I think it's just like a zone where you can get things like top secret area. Maybe that's the second one. There are 2 secrets in Dyna Blade. Of course, they might just have different sets of abilities. I think that's right, actually. So I think you can't, inhale the cracked blocks, but I think you can, break them with a slide. So you're not just, like, dead if you have no ability. Also, we passed another ability there. It was sleep. It puts you to sleep. This is probably the worst zone possible to demonstrate it. So, let's not. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? Die. Oops! Alright, less messing around. I didn't realize how little time I had. The auto-scrolling feels so slow. Eventually I will demo the sleep ability. It doesn't even give you health back like in Tobari. Well, I guess that wasn't sleep, that was, tea time. Alright, we made it. Man, who dies in this game? Me, apparently. I should have got Wheel there. I should have got Wheel there too, except I started the dash attack before. Oh, here's Wheel. Wheel only does one thing. It turns you into a wheel. Although, if Helper has it... Okay, you can brake by hitting the jump button. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. If Helper has it, you can ride Helper, and Kirby can shoot stars while he's riding Helper, for some reason. Alright, I'm just gonna spit this at him. And we got Hammer! It's basically Sword. Oh, except that. And it has one more move that I'm not gonna use because it throws the ability away. You throw the hammer at them. Since we have hammer, we can push that switch. We've destroyed that castle. We're Mario now. There we go. Destroyed everything, and we were rewarded. Alright. No, it's a hammer, bro. Actually, that's not what the enemy's name is. I'm gonna destroy them. So there's our dash attack. And here's our final move, the hammer throw. Forgot you could bounce off your ally like that. Oh, trial room 1. Oh, for trying out powers. I don't feel the need to demo everything now that's in here. We'll get to them over the course of the game. Oh yeah, there's secretly beam in this area too. Even though there's no... Oh wait, it's up here. There is an ability statue for beam. Anyway, I'm gonna grab plasma. By which I mean I'm gonna make my helper into plasma. If you just pick up that thing... Oh, whoops. I forgot that Kirby getting an ability destroyed any ability token. Got him! Oh wait, I wanted hammer. Alright, and we're out. So Plasma Wisp, the plasma helper, can fly freely with the direction keys rather than having infinite air jumps like normal. Also, the way plasma works is as you move, it charges up, and then it has several different attacks based on how charged up it is. I was gonna try to get sleep there. Oh, apparently not there though. Whatever. I'm probably gonna... Oh, I didn't hit Plasma Wisp. Oh yeah, we're asleep. Best ability in the game. So yeah, it has no inputs that do anything in that form. You fall asleep for a bit, and then you wake up and the ability's gone. I'm not gonna go for that one up. It doesn't seem worth the trouble, considering I have 13 lives. And I don't think the lives carry between the sub-games. So once I beat Dyna Blade... Rock. Okay. These lives don't matter anymore. So Rock has one thing it can do. It turns into rocks, but at least they're like a bunch of different rocks to turn into. It's kind of silly. Slide down hills. Oh, that's Yo-Yo. Ah. Oh. You're gonna become an ability token, because I want to attack downward. Yeah, there's a bit of danger of falling off the bottom if you don't realize what's coming up there. Oh, yo-yo. Let's see, you can yo-yo in several directions. You can do this down-up move, and that's it. Maybe there's a dash attack? Oh yeah, there's totally a dash attack. Oops. You know what? You can be yo-yo helper. I'll take ice. It has this dash attack, it has an air attack, and it has ground attack. Hey, you can kick the ice things. Cubes. They're not called ice things. Woo, see you later, helper. And he's back. I feel like eventually taking one of these is a bad idea. So that's why I jumped at the end of that one. Oh, okay. I was worried I missed something off to the right because I just took the star. But then again, this level doesn't have a secret level attached to it. Let's see, are you sumo? I think you are. You're suplex. Yeah, so this ability, you grab enemies and then you can throw them in 4 directions. Also, you have this downward kick, which you can use to harm things that you can't pick up. It's probably good enough for 1-1-up. Yep. See, and I guess I should probably stop there. This level, I think it has a secret coming off of it. Candy Mountain. But yeah, how do I, okay. I think our data is saved, just quitting doesn't save your data. Yeah, we can continue. There we go. Oh, and we lost all our lives. RIP lives. So yeah, that's it for episode 1 of Kirby Superstar Ultra. We beat like a game and a half. But you can see there are several more games. And then there are even more games than are actually pictured here. Like, a Milky Way Wishes game is gonna appear somewhere. Oh no, it's there actually, but the one where you play as Meta Knight is not present right now. Anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!